Hi, as already conveyed in my yesterday's session of current affairs, I am delivering the features and the entire details of the bootcamp batch, right? So I expect two things from you in this video. First thing is, please try to, give us a feedback of the yesterday's current affairs session in the comment section. And second is, please try to devote your next 5 to 7 minutes in this video so that you understand this batch better. How it may help you, what are the features, what is the process of elimination. ठीक है, नहीं तो फिर क्या होगा इन आफ्टर 7 days or 10 days आपको पता ही नहीं है you have been eliminated from the batch. So please try to be attentive in the next 5 to 7 minutes and understand the entire process and the features of this batch. So if I talk about bootcamp batch, it is starting from 1st of April and it will last until 20th of April, right? In my yesterday session only I try to convey the features in brief, but I will try to be more comprehensive in this video, right? So Saran ma'am, if I talk about what is bootcamp batch, see, in this batch, between 1st to 20th of April, we will try to cover our entire syllabus, right? As I already conveyed, what will be the philosophy of this batch? For example, if on 1st of April, right, we are doing our ancient history, you will get a mentor, you will get a teacher, you will get a faculty in the session who will be using a timer approach, who will be using the importance कि किस topic में क्या चीज ज़्यादा important है. So we will be guiding you through the topics, through the chapters in the entire day process, right? And there will be a faculty or the mentor present in the hall. Now, for example, if you are doing the ancient history on 1st of April, on 2nd of April, right? On 2nd of April, in the first half of the day, for example, between 9:30 to 11:30, you have to attempt your full length test, right? And post that, do the test analysis, get free by 1 p.m. or maybe by 2 p.m. After that, please spend rest of time in doing part length test or else the PYQs of the same subject. If you have done ancient history on 1st of April, please give a full length test, because I assume you have at least done your syllabus once. So please attempt a full length test and then attempt all the part length test or maybe the PYQs of ancient history. Then maybe on 2nd of April, we will be doing, medieval history. You have to do the same approach on 4th of April. In morning half, you will be giving the full length test. In rest of the time, you will be going through the PYQs or the part length test. Now, let me tell you the time duration. For these things, for the reading part or the studying part or the sessions, you need to attend them either offline if you are available at Delhi or maybe online live. Now, sir and ma'am, these sessions, the subject sessions, will start at 10 a.m. sharp and will end at around 9 p.m. in the evening. Okay, before every start, we will tell you the methodology, that how we have to cover that subject very smartly, on what areas you have to focus upon, how you have to read your books, and you have to bring the materials also in the class. Okay, I will tell you the entire thing. Just allow me some time. I will open the schedule. किस डेट को कौन सी क्लास है, क्या लाना है, देन अगले दिन क्या करना है, एंटायर शेड्यूल आई विल डिस्कस. ओके, सो दिस विल बी द मेथडोलॉजी एंड द प्रैक्टिस एलिमेंट. For example, on 2nd of April, on 4th of April, similarly on similar days, there will be practice days in between. So if we are conducting, let's say 9 sessions or 8 sessions, there will be some around 12 practice days. This you have to do at your home. For this, you need not to come offline, right? This you have to do at your home. आप अपने घर पे, maybe at your libraries. In this time schedule, you will be attempting FLTs, and in this time schedule, you will be attempting your part length test or the PYQs of the same subject which you have revised one day earlier. So this is the strategy which will be very aggressive, very comprehensive, and a mentor will always be there with you to guide you what is important, what can come in the exam, how you have to prepare the subject, how you have to prepare the different chapters of the subject, what is the importance of the chapters, everything. And we will do entire of the thing, first thing with the timer, right? So that you are able to complete everything within the time. If we are devoting a one day, a single day for the revision, we will try that we are covering the entire subject in a single day, right? And mentor will guide you through it, okay, in the class, in the session itself. Then we will ensure that you are getting the integrities, the main themes, the main topics, the topics in news, probable topics in the session itself. Now let me tell you one very important thing, that this particular batch will be based upon a rule of elimination. Those of you have attended my last class of current affairs, I hope you attended it, right? So they know that you might have got a band in the class, okay? Now the rule of elimination will be applicable for the offline students, and I want all of you to participate very aggressively, and there will not be any exception. I will explain what do I mean with the rule of elimination. So there will be no exception in this rule. Now what do I mean with the rule of elimination? For example, if you are missing the or if you have missed, let's say, the session of 1st of April, right, then you won't be allowed in the session of 3rd of April. Now for example, you have continued, you have attended 1st April ka session, 3rd April ka session, we were having a session of 5th of April, but you missed it, then you won't be allowed further in any of the session, whatsoever is the reason, right? Since the time is less, we want you to be ultra serious, first thing. And how we will ensure it? We will be giving you these kind of batches, right? You will get these batches after end of every session. For example, in the ancient, for the ancient ka session, you might have got this batch in the current affairs ka session. After the ancient ka session, maybe you may get this batch, and this will be your entry point for the next class. Maybe in the next class you may get this batch, right? And this will be the entry point for the next to next class. And if you don't have this batch, you won't be allowed in the next session and the further subsequent sessions, for sure, right? So this we will follow very seriously, and you have to ensure that you are completing all the bootcamp sessions, right? Now let me discuss the schedule of bootcamp. So this is the schedule. For example, on 1st of April, we are meeting for the ancient history. So as I already told you, the time will be 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. You have to sit in the class. We will give you breaks in between, maybe the lunch break or maybe the tea and coffee break. So those will be available, but the entire session will be time out, right? We will give you time. You have to complete the things within that time. Then the mentor will be there to guide about the important things which you should not miss, or maybe the frequent themes which you should not miss within the session itself, right? So you have to assume that you are sitting in the library or maybe in the environment in which you can push yourself much harder, right? So entire day we will try to wind up the ancient history. You have to bring these sources to the class. I have already listed the sources which you have to bring before the session. Please do not sit in the session without your books or without other things which I have listed here, right? Then this will be conducted in the offline Delhi mode or in the online mode. And let me tell you very frankly, you people know me, right? I'm very straightforward in many things. So if you're attending it online now, please try to be ultra serious, otherwise it is of no use, literally. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए teacher is asking you to complete 3 chapters but you are गायब. I mean, you are not present at your seat, because we cannot see you, we cannot observe you if you are doing it online, right? So if you're doing it, if you're joining it online, please try to be very serious and hold your own accountability, right? Please. So these sessions, the practice sessions, again, for example, if we have done ancient history on 1st, on 2nd, we will be doing the practice. In the initial first half, you have to attempt the full length test. Although we haven't done the other subject, but I assume you have read them once. Please try to observe the full length test ka score on every alternative day, right? We will try to keep the track of our score. So I want you to do the full length test on every practice session. For example, on 2nd of April we are doing a practice. In first half do a full length, in second half do the PYQs and the part length. And I assume you might have attempted the part length test of your Brahmastra program, right? So just review them, revise them, and PYQs also of the ancient history. What I will do, I will put the question booklet or the question set of the PYQs in your Brahmastra Telegram channel, right? Or maybe you might have also already got the access to the PYQs, chapter wise PYQs, right? Maybe from the free sources of free PDFs which you have put in our main Telegram channel. हो सकता है आपके पास access हो if you are following the channel. So this you have to do at your home. You need to come to the center, offline center. घर पे बैठ के ही practice कीजिए, एक शांत दिमाग से practice कीजिए, ठीक है? Then again you need to come to the center at 10 a.m. sharp. Now if you wish to attend this session of medieval history, you should have attended the session of ancient history. That is where you will get the band of medieval history. Ancient history के सेशन में आपको medieval history के सेशन का बैंड मिलेगा. अगर वो बैंड आपके पास नहीं है, you cannot attend the medieval history का session at all. I know the strength in subsequent sessions will decrease, and that is my aim. And I told you why, right? Because ultimately the students who are able to make up the entire sections of boot camp, we some few people at Sunya IAS will be guiding them personally, ठीक है, till the prelims का exam. We will be guiding you till prelims ka exam if you are able to make it through to the entire sessions of bootcamp. And let me tell you, this you have to do for your own. हमारे लिए मत करो, अपने लिए करो. This will be highly beneficial. बहुत beneficial होगा, ठीक है? Because in the class you are giving the entire, you are getting the entire idea कि कैसे पढ़ना है, क्या important है, क्या आ सकता है, current affairs से क्या करना है, everything. And you are doing the entire subject in a single day as well, right? So highly beneficial program. So this is the schedule. Now in this schedule, you may observe that we have given some days for the CSET, like for example, this CSET 500. Now for those who don't know, please try to go to our website. There is a program of CSET 500 in which again we are taking a day-long sections and we are practicing everything. Now this is available only for the registered students of CSET 500. This is not for the Brahmas, right? Already the batch is full of CSET 500 offline. I mean, hardly there are 5 or 7 extra seats available, but the batch is almost full offline for the CSET 500. So on this day, I expect you people can do the practice on your own. And if you wish to join CSET offline, you can contact our desk, front desk. So this is the schedule. I hope I have explained everything. So ancient ke baad medieval, then we will do polity. So for the sections which are mentioned, for example, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., you have to visit the center offline, or else online live. We will give you the link. The people who have joined the Brahmastra online, they will get a live link. And for those who have joined it offline, you have to come to the center, right? Please ensure that you are not getting eliminated at any point of time. तो अल्टीमेटली अगर आपको प्रीलिम्स निकालना है, these sessions will be highly beneficial, highly useful, ठीक है? तो this is the schedule, and at 20th April we will try to wind up each and everything, right? Now for those people who may be confused, since the videos will be uploaded on YouTube, this is exclusively available for our Brahmas students only, ठीक है? This is only available for Brahmas 2024. There is no fee for this. There is absolutely zero fee for the Brahmas batch. And since we are not entertaining any other student in this batch, so ultimately there is no fee of the batch, right? So this is something which is exclusive to Brahmas, है ना? And please try to make out most of it, because we really wish that you crack prelims this year. That is why we are trying to give this extra effort, right? Don't take it as your right कि शायद मैंने ब्रह्मास ज्वाइन कर रखा है, मेरे को सेशन अलाउ करो. अरे आपने जब ब्रह्मास ज्वाइन किया था, we never promised these sessions, right? So these sessions we are trying to do on our own, and these are priceless, let me tell you. कोई प्राइस नहीं है इसका. आप कितनी भी फीस भर के देखोगे, we will not allow you. So these are ultimately priceless sessions, and these will be ultimately ultimately beneficial for you, right? So please try not to miss. Put your alarms, put your timers from today itself. Try to restructure your schedule with the bootcamp, and be ready for the batch. See you in the bootcamp sessions. Thank you.